changed behind you, hasn't it? With the orange and the...
Yeah, we decorated the room.
When did you do
Good
that?
morning, everybody. We are live.
Hey.
It is 10:40 on Monday if you're watching this live. And it's a bank holiday, so no,
we're not a bank, are we?
Today, but we're not a bank, are we?
We're not a bank. Luckily, we don't work
somebody
in a
said
bank.
to me the other day, "What? I'm not working tomorrow. It's a bank holiday." I said, "Well, A, I'm not a bank," and I said, "B, I take holidays whenever I want."
Yeah, not when they tell us.
Yeah, I choose my holidays.
Mm.
If I want a holiday tomorrow,
You've just been on holiday, haven't you? You've just been on holiday. Just come back from California. Was it California you went?
It was, yeah. I've been in LA.
Brilliant. I haven't been there.
Oh, it's lovely. Have you got proper frothy coffee there?
No.
What's your device at home? It's not instant, surely?
I'll tell you what the device is. It's called a kettle, Johnny. Old school. Like
that is so sick.
This is as well the cheapest coffee that you can get in Aldi. The cheaper the coffee, the better.
So sick.
Don't get me wrong,
you're sick in the head, you are. Right, listen, can we have
I do like your coffee at your place, obviously. That's nice.
Can we have a little vote just to get the party started?
Yeah,
if you're watching this live, tell us what kind of coffee you have. Do you tolerate instant coffee? That's what I want to know, because instant coffee is the beverage of the devil as far as I'm concerned. It is utterly horrible and it rots your stomach and it's just sick. So stop it, Anna Geary.
Yeah, you're just being a coffee snob. Honestly, there's lots of people like me out there, but they're embarrassed. So they don't say anything, but really they do look. And when I say, "Oh, the cheaper the better,"
I have a little machine called a DeLonghi Magnifica.
Yeah,
which I
it is nice. It is nice. Yeah.
And it froths the hell out of it, and it just grinds the beans. Oh my god, bean to cup.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's good around in your kitchen, your coffee that you make us.
Anyway, my dear, so you're still a long way away.
Well, I feel like I've moved my laptop, I've moved myself forward, I've moved this thing out of the way, so I'm closer than I was. I made the effort.
Okay,
and
if you're watching this live, at least say something. Say hello.
Yeah, ignorant.
Yeah,
it's bank holiday.
I asked you a really big important question.
They're not going to comment. It's bank holiday.
Oh right, okay. It's the holiday of the bank today.
I'll come back tomorrow.
So, have you shared it around your place then?
I have to. Yeah, I have been sharing it while you went and made your coffee. I shared that link that you said. But I might see if there's like just share it live now. We're live as well.
Yes. Let's just remind people that we are live. Well, it's a strange time, isn't it, to be streaming, because clearly there were no Americans awake. All the Americans are fast asleep, which is half my audience at least.
Yeah.
If you're watching this on the recording, hello, you Yankees. And all the Brits are probably in bank holiday mode.
Can you say that, Yankees? Is that not offensive?
Yankee Doodle Dandies. No, it's fine. It's just what they call them.
That's fine. Yeah.
No, it's not derogatory at all. It's like saying Brits, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or
okay.
Aussie, or Aussies.
Yeah.
It's not like saying frogs or something like
that. Is that offensive then?
I found it offensive just then.
What? Saying frogs?
Russell Marsh, Aldi coffee. I'll give up, you guys. Well, actually, no. To be fair, we get our beans from Aldi.
Yeah.
We can check the beans and they're all right, but grind the bloody beans and
grind them. Make the effort, guys. That's what you're saying, aren't you? Don't just.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Chuck it in, stir it with the hot water.
It's 5 minutes a cup, you see, rather than instant, but it's one of those things, one of those labours of love. You just like each stage of it. You hear the beans grinding, and then you put the frother on, it all steams. It's kind of a nice little cathartic experience, bit of a meditation, really.
Yeah.
I think so. So Saturday, Anna Geary, you know I'm meeting up for the first time in years.
Not years. That's a lie. I went to yours a few months ago, remember?
Was it just a few months ago?
Yeah. It wasn't years, was it? You're thinking like because when the lockdown, obviously we couldn't meet up then. But yeah, this year, first time.
Wasn't it my birthday last November?
Your birthday, yeah. So it's first time this year. Yeah, this first time this year. 2022, I think.
It is. And why are we meeting next week? This week? It's going to be a really, really amazing event, because Friday, I don't know whether you know this, Anna, because you're not invited. We've got a little one-to-one mastermind thing with some of our star pupils who decided to come along on Friday.
Yeah.
Only 12 people in the same room at the NEC. It's at the Resorts World Genting Hotel. It's a really nice place. And then on Saturdays, it's the big event, isn't it? With 30
Yeah.
people registered. Did you bring anybody from your tribe? I can't remember whether you could be asked or not. Did you?
It's not that I couldn't be asked. You've got to think we've got other different events that we're running as well. So actually, I don't know if you just saw on the last post that I did, Angie's bought a virtual ticket, so she'll be there.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, so she'll be jumping in, and yeah, I'm sure others will. But I'm not. Do you have any tickets left? If anybody does want to come along,
Want to go in person? Well,
yeah, if they want to go in person,
I think we could stuff another 2 people in the
room.
room.
Okay, yeah. Max. So let us know if you do want to come along, if you can get to Birmingham. Do you know whenever I get a taxi to Birmingham Airport, they always
Russell
put
Marsh is watching this live, Mr. Marsh. If you want to comment, you can. If you want to come to the event on Saturday, you can.
Yeah.
I'll sort your ticket out if you ping me a message later. You'll have to pay for it, obviously, but
yeah.
Yes. So you're going to be doing a spot on LinkedIn. I'll tell you how the day's going to work. This is for the audience, and maybe you haven't seen the agenda yet, Anna, but we're going to chunk it down. There's 6 speakers plus me. We're all doing a little bit, which is going to be, really fast moving. None of these are like boring, these horrible PowerPoint presentations where you've got a slide up and you read the slide, then you got to listen to the presenter
person read the slide,
rereading it to you. It's just horrible. So we're not going to do that. We've insisted that everybody who presents is on sparkling form and can actually deliver what they want to deliver in a kind of interactive way. So we've got loads of workshops going on during the day. It's not just a lecture. It's all in one room. They're not breakouts, but there'll be workshop style things. We've got, you haven't seen this. I must just bear with me a second. We've actually got workbooks. Let me show you them.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
So you only get these if you come along live. They're all wedged in a box on the floor. So no expense spared. Literally, you get one of these.
Oh, that's good.
CES workbook.
Yeah.
Which are totally fab. I don't like writing in books with lines on, so I've got blank pages so you can scribble, you can draw things. The idea is that you go away with a kind of manual of stuff that you've taken away from the day. It's going to be really cool. I think in between each session, I'm just going to pop up, and I've handcrafted some mini brain tattoos. So you probably know my daily brain tattoos, which are like these emails that take a couple of minutes to read. These are just single sentences to get you thinking. I've tried to avoid any of the standard cliches. Like these business cliches, like there's no I in team, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's not that.
You're not throwing in that. You should put one in, and people have to work out which one that is.
Yeah. I saw one the other day. It's quite funny. There's no I in denial.
Oh.
You get it?
No.
It's a joke. There's no I in denial. So then people go, yes,
there is.
And you go, no, there isn't.
Yeah.
So you're denying it.
And then you just, that's what I would call like a dad joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a dad, so that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Saturday's going to be fast moving, and you're doing a nice chunky little spot in the afternoon for 30 minutes, just diving into LinkedIn. Because as coaches and therapists, there's a lot of mythology around LinkedIn, isn't there? People say, it's just dead, it's just a network or whatever.
Scares people, I think. A lot of the time, a big thing is people that are coaches of often, because you don't normally, some do, but you don't normally become a coach when you're early on in your career, do you? You don't normally become a coach when you're like 18, 19, 20. It's normally something that comes a bit later in life. So I think what it is often people have been something else before on LinkedIn, like they've had a proper job, they've had a corporate career and things, and they've used LinkedIn as a tool to help them get that next job or like a CV. And it's almost that switch they kind of struggle with. And some people worry about all the people that they used to work with, all the differerent companies they work for and things. So they have that kind of, and we've had people go, oh, just start a new one. No, bloody hell, don't start a new one. Because
start a new profile.
Idiots. No, don't start a new one, because all that you've ever been before is what brings you in and probably makes you a great coach.
Who you are
Don't-
today, yeah, no,
Yeah,
absolutely.
don't discount all of that. So it's getting around that, and then also the beliefs around certain types of industries can't go on there and things. But more than that, really, we're focusing when we come on Saturday all about, because we actually have a presentation that we did for some American, like about a yank about a year and a half ago, which was called
Some American
dude. He asked us to go on his virtual summit thing, and we did cash in on LinkedIn, and that was the focus. Really, was about making money on there, not just being on LinkedIn because someone's told you should, and then spending time every day going on it, putting your wares out there. And never
it's astonishing really how out of date some people's views are of LinkedIn, because the idea of it being an online business card, that kind of thing, an online CV. I mean, it isn't that anymore, is it? Even if it ever was.
And it's just evolved. I mean, it has been around, I think, 18 years or something now. And I think I've been on it 15 of those years, just because obviously my background's recruitment. So early adopter of it from the old school way of using it. But very early on, I thought, like we do as people like us, Johnny, as we think, how can we use this commercially? Like, how can we get, but not just about how can we get candidates, but how can I get clients from this as well? So I've always had that viewpoint from it, and then brought that into what we do at Get Savvy Club. So it's just about helping people stop turning up on LinkedIn or not using it at all, and actually start focusing on how they're going to make some money using it, how they're going to get that next client, which in turn equals, so attract them bloody clients, make some more money.
Agreed. It wasn't that I wasn't listening to you there. What I was doing was I was just grabbing the link to the virtual tickets.
Whack it in there.
So, ladies and gentlemen, who's watching this, Anna's going to be expanding on all this good stuff around LinkedIn on Saturday. I'm going to tell you the rest of the agenda in a minute, because I think it'll blow your mind. I'm so excited. I'm going to sit listening to it myself half the time. There is a link in the chat here, in the StreamYard chat, to actually join.
So good, it's in there twice. Oh no, you pinned it.
This is a live event on Saturday, just to be clear. It's all day from 9:30 till 4:30. All the in-person tickets are sold, kind of, although if you really shout loud, we might be able to sneak you in. There's probably a couple of chairs that we could find if you want to show up. It's in Birmingham at Resorts World by the NEC. It's a lovely venue, actually. It's right at the top of that hotel, in a room called The Apartment. It's got panoramic views all over the lake. When I was there the other day, you could see little duckies swimming around in the lake.
Do you know what it's also got, which is a bit random? It's got a, you have those coin machines in like Asda or supermarkets where you put all your change in and then you get your money back. Like if you save it all up in a jar, then you go and
get your money back. Sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, you save all your twos, your ones, your fives, your whatever, all your loose change, and then you think, oh, I want to change it, and you go into Asda and you go and you get that changed.
You get notes.
Yeah. Well, there, that resort, you have one for your euros. So you didn't know that, did you? There isn't one in Leicester, so that's what I'm quite excited about.
Listen,
There's one over
we're not wasting
but I'm going to Spain. It's public information. I'm going to Spain at the end of this month, so I'm not going to bring all those euros that I've got to that machine because I'm going to use them obviously when I go to Spain. But
Anna Gary, that's really interesting. We're not wasting everybody's time this morning at all, are we? That's fantastic information, that is.
Yeah.
So something, Anna just said.
No, if you've got euros and you want to change it into your notes, because if you've got notes from there, you can't change it back. Notes you can't. Notes you go bureau de change, and they'll give you the money. Coins they won't change.
Is she still talking?
So if you're not going back to Europe,
is she still talking?
Euros, go on to Johnny's event. And I hope it's really still there, because I don't want anyone to come to your event and then...
right, if you're watching this live, folks, can you give us a heart, give you a thumb or something, and say hello? Tell us who the bloody hell you are.
Even if you're watching on the replay, give us a heart.
Yeah, because I can see
replay or something, I
can see we've got a few people logged in, watching and listening here.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the Client Attraction Summit on Saturday. Parallel with that is the Client Attraction Virtual Summit, because you can log in and experience the whole day live through the miracle of Zoom. Chamo's here, my very good friend Chamo Zoom, my Dutch madman, as I call him. He's a wonderful chap.
Everyone needs a Dutch madman.
Yeah, Dutch property of their lives, of course. So the Client Attraction Virtual Summit tickets are now on sale. They're only £37, which will give you
That's good, isn't it?
full day access to the lovely Anna Geary, to
Yeah.
me.
There's both of us. There's Anita coming as well, the whole of the Get Savvy
Oh,
Club.
Anna Geary and Anita Baldwin.
Yeah.
Do you know, I always forget. I feel so bad because Anita's so lovely. I don't mean not to mention her name.
Yeah.
Me, Desislava Dobreva, the branding queen, who's doing a fantastic presentation. I know this because I've seen it. I've seen the slide deck. All about recurring revenue and setting up your subscription thing.
Yeah, you need that in your life, don't you?
Yeah, as you know, Anna, I mean, you've got membership communities, so do I. It fits in so well with the high ticket programs that you sell. And we're going to explain all about how and why and what to do to make that work on Saturday. So Desi's going to be there. Robin Waite's there from Fearless Business. He's a lovely chap.
I've only ever interacted with him on Clubhouse back when Clubhouse went mad. I've not actually met him.
He's so full of great ideas, and what he does, he specialises in pricing, because he carries the fundamental belief, which I think we all subscribe to, that most people undercharge for their services.
Yeah.
You know, they play too small, value themselves too little, and the knock-on effect of that then is, of course, that their clients, number one, only ever pay what they ask them to pay, but number two, their clients don't respect them because they're cheap, cheap and cheerful.
Then it spirals downwards as well, isn't it? Because the amount of people that say, "Oh, well, I looked around what other people that are doing what I do, so everybody else charges about this, so I'll charge that." So hang on a minute, you're not just got your own beliefs around money, your own limiting money beliefs. You're looking, and you're including everybody else's. You nutters.
No, of course, yeah.
Why charge you less?
Well, I learned early on from a very wise coach in the States called Jason Canagan, and he described the concept of money tolerance. He said everybody's got a money tolerance level. Some people will think $100 is a lot of money. Some people think $1,000 is a lot of money. Some people imagine $1 million is a lot of money.
Yeah.
And everybody's different. Everybody's somewhere on that scale. So there's no point in letting your money tolerance spill over into them, because they're going to have a different impression of what money's worth. And most people err on the side of caution there when they're pricing their stuff. They're thinking, people are not going to pay 500 quid for this, so I'll give it away for 97, something like that.
Yeah.
So what we think about money has got no bearing on what our potential clients think about money.
Yeah.
You just got to be brave. So Robin Waite is going to be doing that, Fearless Business. Brilliant. These are only just 30-minute sessions, but they're all kind of linked together with some fun links from me, hopefully. We then got Lisa Crofton. In fact, Lisa Crofton's kicking off the day.
Yeah.
Can you believe Lisa's flying in from Florida, Anna?
Yeah, that's great. I don't know why. I didn't even know that that's where she was. I don't know why I didn't know that. I just assumed she was.
She's got a bit of an American accent, so you might gather she's not a Brit.
I know, but I just assume. I suppose because I only know her through you, I just assumed that wrongly. Never assumed.
Well, I've been working together for more than 2 years, and we've never met. She and I never physically met. So
it's the first time you meet each other. Oh, that's good.
She's staying at Moor Hall Hotel, nice little hotel in Sutton Coldfield, and we're going to hang out for 3 days. She's flying in on Thursday.
Oh, great.
So Saturday she should be all unjet lagged and really on form, talking about the mindset issues around coaching. Because Anna, I'm sure you've noticed as you've built up your clientele that you're showing them all this marvelous stuff, but a good proportion of them just not doing it, are they?
Yeah, we didn't. In all honesty, when we started this and we created our first thing we ever did was just going to be a bit of a side hustle. Me and Anita just created a program, and it was just going to be helping people use social media to attract clients. It was 6 weeks. It was a 6-week program, and it had no mindset in it. It was just do this, do that, do the other, and then we very quickly realised, shit, people need more than just being told what to do. There's a whole chunk that needs to be included to get them in the right mindset.
There's all this mad stuff floating around, isn't there? Like fear, what if I do this? What if they don't do this? What if people don't like it? That kind of thing. And then there's the imposter syndrome, am I worth it? Can I really say this?
Yeah.
Why am I?
Who wants to listen to me? Yeah, and all that.
Who wants to listen to me? How am I qualified? All that kind of thing. So Lisa is fantastic at untangling all that and putting your mind at rest, if you like, putting yourself in a position where the road ahead is clear and you can just go ahead and do stuff, basically. Now, we've also got our pal Matt Hughes.
Yeah.
That's a lovely
Leicester
guy.
Massive.
Leicester Massive. Are you travelling together, are you? Are you sharing a car?
Well, it just depends if I do come down on the Friday night or not. Otherwise, we were going to get like one of her, because Anita's got like, her husband's got like 3 kids and they've got like 2 kids. We was going to like borrow one of our people carriers and all pile into that, but we haven't actually organised what we're doing yet. And if me and my daughter come the night before, then obviously we won't be travelling with them. But
Yes.
if we do, then we probably are all going to come together in the same car.
Great stuff. So Matt Hughes is there, the king of video. He's talking about YouTube and why YouTube should be a consideration. We've also got one of my loveliest male friends. He's a chap called Simon Clements, and he's a graphic designer. In fact, he's the graphic designer. You can see his work on this screen right now.
This is his work.
He's done that little Client Attraction Summit malarkey and the logo and me stood on a rocket.
Which looks great.
Nonsense. He's absolutely brilliant. Not just a graphic designer, but he's also got a marketer's brain too. If you give him a brief, you say, do this banner, he doesn't just draw something that looks pretty.
Yeah.
He does it with a view to attracting clients as well. So he's very, very smart.
That's important, isn't it?
I've just noticed Chamor is blowing some Dutch smoke up my ass. I wonder if it's,
yeah. Didn't like to mention
cannabis smoke from Holland. Johnny Cooper's one of the best and most caring coaches and mentors. I love you
Have
too.
that one, eh?
Love you too, mate. Shall we screenshot that one?
I'd highlight that one. You know, you put it on the front of the thing.
Screenshot the bugger.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
Click on it, put it under here.
Tell us a bit more. Shirley Williamson is here as well, saying good morning. Yeah, good morning, Shirley. Would you like to come to the event on Saturday? Is my question to Shirley Williamson and to Chamor.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that you can see this link. I'm putting it in the StreamYard comments.
Yeah.
After this event, we'll put it around in the other places where we're streaming. I'm not sure where you're watching from, Shirley. So maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. But if you'd like to come, make sure you type CAS in the comments. Type CAS in the comments, and we'll make sure you get a link to buy a ticket. So tell us a little bit more, AG, about what's in your spot. What are you and Anita going to be covering?
We're going to bust some myths around LinkedIn. People tell you that you should do and all the rules and the things, and break it all apart and then just give you what you need to do to make more money on there is ultimately what we're doing. Like you said, we've only got half an hour. So it's all about actually like, let's make it work for you. Let's have a look and let's turn it on its head and make sure that you are using it as the business tool that it is, not just your work history. No, so it just doesn't look like a CV that actually it's, you know, you don't even need a website if you've got your LinkedIn set up correctly.
I know.
You literally don't. I mean, obviously, as you know, mature in business or get further, people often position getting a website done over and above other things, and it's like actually get yourself some clients first. That's quite important. And you know, you could use, as long as if your LinkedIn's keyworded and the SEO is all good in it and things, then you can actually get clients through there.
I know.
More people are on LinkedIn than they ever are on your website.
That's such an important point, isn't it? I mean, if LinkedIn's a website, right? Your website is a website. Any one time, your newly launched website is going to have nobody looking at it.
Yeah.
Any one time, the LinkedIn website has probably got 100 million people looking at it.
On it all at the same time.
Which is a smarter place to hang out.
Yeah, and because it's been around for so many years, the SEO on it and keyword, it's such a trusted website that if you put in, you know, if you search something on Google, somebody's LinkedIn profile will come up saying, you know, this is the person you need. So and they're going to trust it because it's on LinkedIn and you popped up and they're going to click and go, oh, hey, this is probably who I need. But if you've not got it set up right, you're not going to pop up, unfortunately.
No, exactly. I must say, and I'll be talking about this too. I feel like LinkedIn is a great place to just position yourself, you know, as an authority, as an expert. Yeah. And I'm a great enthusiast of making your profile do a lot of the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
So the headline, the banner, your about section. You know, fewer people are going to see content unless you've got a really good LinkedIn content game going on. I mean, you're
Yeah.
pretty good on LinkedIn, far better than I am. But if your static content does the job,
Mm.
then you can find people that you'd like to connect with and just hit the connect buttons like crazy. Get them in your network. And what we do as a strategy, and we invite them over to join the Facebook
Yeah.
group.
Wherever you want them to be, like, so
Wherever
you don't have
wherever
to,
you
cause
want them to be.
like it's all about making it easy, isn't it? You don't want to be on all the platforms all the time because you're going to
No,
get
exactly.
exhausted and you're going to be like, you're going to hate social media. And our thing is to make people actually enjoy social media because we make it easy. And if you, of course, use your LinkedIn, but if your main place that you nurture people is in Facebook group, like you do so successfully, then use that to funnel them across to where you mostly are. And I think a lot of people don't. They just think we should be doing all things to all people on all platforms, and then they forget that they need to be actually getting clients on board, not just faffing about on social media.
Yeah, well, look, there is no doubt that if you show up on our Client Attraction Summit in person or virtually on Saturday, this coming Saturday, that's the 7th of May, then you are going to get complete clarity on all this. Shirley Williamson, I didn't mean where you are in the country. Scottish Highlands, she said.
Because I asked where she was, because I thought.
I meant which platform are you watching this
on?
Oh,
I see. Is that what you?
Facebook. We'll make sure I'll hunt you down afterwards, Shirley Williamson, and make sure you get a link to this. So if you'd like to buy a virtual ticket, they are available. They're £37 only, and for that you will get full access to the room live, as if you're there in person, except you can be in your bed under your duvet if you want.
In pajamas, but you won't get one of those books, or you won't get a workbook, but
You won't get the workbook, unfortunately, because we can't feed these down the camera, can we? You only
not
get
yet.
these if you show up in person. Yeah, not yet.
You will be able to one day, I'm sure.
In Star Trek, you probably could.
Yeah, one day we will.
Yeah, one day we will be able to send actual stuff via a video camera.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you how you can do it now. Do you want me to tell you how you can do it? This is a bit silly. But what you could do is you could set up a 3D printer in your home, and then I could send you a link to a blueprint that you could feed into your 3D printer. You could print one of these books out. Yeah. Yeah. You'd have to have a binding machine. It could be quite complicated.
Yeah.
It would cost tens of thousands of pounds. It's actually
just get a notebook and just write on the front.
No, just show up at the event.
Just show up. Yeah.
So, hey, Johnny says,
hi, Delroy.
Delroy Maynard. Hello, Delroy. How are you? So, if you want to come to this event on Saturday, I'll just drop another link in here to book it. This is the virtual link. If you are near to Birmingham, if you're watching this and you're near to Birmingham and you would like to attend, can you drop me a personal DM and I'll send you a link to that. It's getting a bit complicated because the room is pretty much full now. Yeah. So we'll have to slot you in rather strategically. So if you'd like to come to Resorts World in Birmingham on Saturday, as of now we can just about fit you in, but send me a DM and I'll organise that for you. The virtual ticket is on that link there. Anything else to add, Anna, before we leave these lovely people to their bank holiday?
No, just get your ass either there or there virtually. And we can't. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really fun. You're going to learn loads. The clarity, the confidence that you're going to get around, taking that next step with your business.
It feels like the world's waking up again, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. I went last week. I had an event that I was doing in London, and then we did the Leicester Business Expo as well. We spoke at that. So yeah, it does feel like people are getting out more and more. And obviously we've got this on Saturday. So, and then there's another one that we're doing but further into May. So yeah, getting out, meeting people in real actual life is nice. But actually it's funny because not everyone's as go hung on it all. They're not all like going for it because they're a bit nervous still. There's still a bit of fear around getting out and about with people. But yeah, it's slowly getting back. Yeah.
Do you know what I've noticed as well? One or two people I've spoken to have said they're not afraid of getting COVID. They're just afraid of going out.
Yeah, because they've been
and meeting people.
yeah, it's like what's that they say about animals, don't they? When you open the cage door and like, hello, you can go. Like they don't,
Yeah.
because they're so used to like that staying where they are. And it's a similar thing. I'm not calling you guys animals, but
Well, we are. We're all
it is that
animals,
kind of
course we are.
fear. And if we've got like used to just not doing the things, so then they're not. So they're not scared of like getting COVID. They're just scared of interacting with real people.
Do you know what I remember
in real
the other
life.
day about that? Last time I did a live event, and we got a whole bunch of people that I've known for years in the community all showing up. What always strikes me when they walk in the room for the first time is they're either shorter than you thought they were, or taller.
Or taller, yeah. Or just
You go,
different.
bloody hell, I didn't realise you were that tall.
Mm.
Yeah, it's quite fascinating, really.
Yeah.
I love all that. It's just going to be great to meet people again, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Or like, it baffles me when you know, when people are just different, like as in like person. We're not. If you come and you meet me and Johnny, like this is it. This is what you're getting. So, but there's been others that I've seen, like I've maybe followed them for a while or whatever, and then or I've watched them on stage and they've been fantastic and stuff. And then afterwards, you speak to them and I speak to them, and it's like a huge disconnect. They're not that person at all, and that's kind of weird, isn't it? How people can.
Yeah, I guess that's what they mean by authenticity. I'm not a big fan of you know,
that word, yeah, but
be authentic and all that kind of thing. But yeah, it's clear some people put a mask on, don't they?
Yeah, and they're great performers, fantastic. You just think, well, brilliant, but that ain't them at all. But you want to get none of that shit at this one. Everybody's who they say they are. So
yeah, everybody's fine.
Yeah.
Right, we are off ski. I think you've got the message, folks. The Client Attraction Summit is upon us. It is Saturday, the 7th of May. You have a very, very small window to actually get your ass in gear.
Yeah.
And show up on the live event. If you want to actually be there on Saturday in Birmingham at the NEC, we've got a couple of opens that we can engineer it so you can be there. Very, very tight, to be fair. So send me a direct message if you're watching this, and we should be able to engineer that. If you want to join the virtual summit, clearly, you know, we've got more headroom there. It'll be a wonderful Zoom call. You can, by the way, you can interact with us, so you're not just watching.
Oh, that's cool.
We're going to flash up the Zoom thing on the screen. We'll open the mics to the people who are there.
That's
so
good.
We'll be talking within you. To finish the day, I'll just mention this. We've got at least 45 minutes. We might stretch it to an hour depending on timings, which is a panel Q&A. So we're all going to be sitting on the stage on little bar stools. It's quite an image, isn't it? Little bar stools. Now they're actually going to be normal bar stools. We're going to be sitting on the stage, and you better ask us questions. And if you're joining us via Zoom, we're going to have that live too, so you can fire your questions in via Zoom, and we'll address you directly.
That's good. Like a boy band. We're going to sit there like a boy band.
Just as if you're in the room, boy and girl.
You'll be like Westlife. Okay. S Club 7 then.
S Club 7. I was going to say S Club 7. We're going to be the S Club 7 with the S standing for Summit. Right? Yeah. It's the Summit Club 7. Yeah. Should we do that?
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
What's your favourite S Club 7 song?
I have no idea about any S Club 7 songs at all.
You must. Come on. Reach. You know Reach.
Reach?
Yeah. Reach for the Stars. You know that one.
Was that them, was it?
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever happened to them?
I don't know.
Maybe they went off and had babies or something.
Yeah, some of them did. Claire. Oh, no, I always get confused with Steps and Claire. No.
All right, let's stop rambling.
No. Yeah, I don't know. Some of them have done all right, some of them not so well, like what always happens with bands.
The Client Attraction Summit is live on Saturday. If you want to be there and score a virtual ticket, the thing is here. There's a question asked. What was this? Will it be recorded? Yes. Yes, it will be recorded, Delroy Maynard. And if you sign up for a ticket, a virtual ticket for £37, you will get the folder of recordings. So I might actually bundle a couple more goodies in.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
As well. So that's going
I didn't want to ask just in case it wasn't.
Nice.
I thought of that question, but I didn't want you to get no. But yeah, that's recorded.
It is all done. Right, we're going to leave you to it. Enjoy your day, folks, and we'll see you Saturday, hopefully.
Brilliant.
See you all